Oh, we're back again. I did Pokemon and I did Pokemon trainers. Now it's time to tackle the fusion of the two furries. If you somehow click this video after seeing that thumbnail and are still confused, I'll let Past Xeno explain this one.
I'll be using the Unholy Archive, R34, in order to gather the rankings for which these Pokemon trainers are the most bad. The higher the number, the better they are, technically.
Well, you get the gist. Let's dive right in. Starting off the list on an absolute high note, we have the loving goat mommy herself, Toriel. It's gotta be my crippling mommy issues, cause God Lord, do I need Toriel in my life ASAP! Like a MILF? That's also the goat? Let's just say,
use my face as a fucking toilet.
Sitting at a solid 13,500 entries. It's honestly in everyone's best interest that I never end up in the underground, because I'm forcing my way into being a victim! And she's Asgore's former wife, so you best believe I took his ass out! No problem picking up another man's save file, if you know what I mean. Coming in 9th and being the only puppy on this list, we have the most loyal secretary around, Isabelle. I don't know if it's a secretary trope that got her here, or the sheer amount of short stacked fan art of her. One way or another, she made it to the number 9 spot. In all honesty though, I'm part of the problem, cause 1, I made a whole Gooner Island with all the most R34 characters on it, and 2, if I ever got a magic lamp, I only need 2 of those wishes. 5 minutes with Isabelle and a jar of peanut butter. At number 8, we have the old head of furries, auntie if you will, Crystal. First appearing back in 2002 and having her last mainline game appearance in 2006, it makes a whole lot more sense as to why she's here compared to Isabelle, because she's quite literally the textbook definition of a furry. With 13,700 photos to her name, how could you not expect people to start geeking hard when Shorty comes out wearing a gold bra and a loincloth? Like, at that point, I'm gonna be looking at you weird if you said you ain't gonna hit. At 7th, we have a crystal clear example of how furries lack a father figure with Bowser. Who could have guessed the king of Koopa himself would be here? Definitely not me, and I'm the one making the video! Sitting at a solid 13,800 art pieces. The more I think about it, the more justifications I can come up with as to why he's here. Scalies, being reptile furries, definitely like him. He's a good father to his kid and adopted kids, and he easily beats Mario if they go and meet for meat. I'm gonna just stop right there. Number 6, we got 6 positions in 6 seconds. 2 times 6 is 12, and we got 12 pulling up with Judy Hopps. Yeah, if you know anything about furries, then it shouldn't be a surprise that Judy is here. Having over 15,800 photos to her name, Disney's lucky I was in Nick Wilde, because that movie's age rating would have changed real fast. Would have been making some Full Metal Alchemist Chimera Banega hybrids. And don't you dare start trying to judge me, bruh, just because I want a taste of that Banissi. Because if you recognize either of these 2 things, you could take that judgment down in the comments. And maybe leave a like and subscribe on your way down. In the number 5 spot, we got another textbook definition furry, Luna, with a huge jump from Judy Hopps with over 20,000 entries. You could not convince me otherwise that Vivzy Pop didn't know furries were gonna snatch Luna up like a pack of goon goblins. Well, I mean, she did know, considering how she included this in one of the episodes.
You know, the kind of freaks up there who drool all over you.
It's me, I'm Freaks. But can you honestly blame anyone? Like, it's a goth hellhound. People already go feral for goth women. Now you're combining it with an even more down bad community, like some sort of corny ass Walter White. And I'd like to emphasize that I'm not a furry. But why is her human design so much less attractive, guys? Right, guys? At number 4, it's the fastest being alive, Sonic. Now, I could sit here and tell you he has 23,000 pieces and make a bunch of fast jokes, but A, Shadow is clearly better, and B, all I kind of put for the notes was show chili dog video.
Sonic, you wanna go get hamburger?
No, little buddy. How about a chili dog?
Sonic!
Back to reality.
Congratulations after that. You made it to the top 3. It's more or less smooth sailing from here. Taking home the bronze medal, we have the Pokemon that didn't make the Pokemon list, Renamon, sitting at a whopping 24,000 pictures. It's always been an age-old debate, Pokemon or Digimon, which isn't even that hard, nigga. Digimon fucking stinks! But if they can find common ground anywhere, is that they both want to breed colorful animals. Like, you know your IP is cooked when people probably beat to your character without even knowing where they're from. Call that the Overwatch phenomenon. But hey, even if your series can't compete when it comes to games, trading cards, or anime, at least they got a solid shot in the goon off. Yeah. Number 2 is Amy. I personally don't really see the appeal, but she has over 25,000 photos, so there's that. I guess it's because she's like the poster girl, and she's low-key obsessive over Sonic, which some people find attractive. But honestly, Blazing Vanilla better. Here we are at the number 1 spot. The owner of the title, Baddest Furry of all time. Actually, nah. One of the baddest bitches of all time. We have Rouge the Bat. If a soulful makes straight people question whether they like dick and balls, then Rouge makes normies question whether they like anthropomorphic animal ass. Cause what reason did Sega have for making Rouge this fine? Like someone somewhere in Japan early 2000s said, very good Sonic character design. Now give her fat titties. Like no other characters are packing the Rouge special. Mainly other than Vanilla or like Julie Sue. What the fuck? But I ain't know about them till I looked them up. But this man's Shadow really had the audacity to turn Shorty away. A Shorty with 27.5 thousand photos, making her the most R34 furry of all time. And I can't think of anyone more deserving of this spot. But yeah, that's the video. Bye bye. See, I love spreading misinformation online just as much as the next person. But how could I go to bed tonight knowing I served you, kind viewer, an incorrect top 10? Come look at this for me real quick. Anthropomorphism, the attribution of human traits, emotions, or intentions to non-human entities. What types of furries haven't we seen yet? I'll give you guys a second to think. Ding! It's the damn horses! Yeah, I know you're not supposed to judge an entire group of people based on a couple bad apples, but you can definitely use numbers. 73% of these niggas wanna fuck horses! Which isn't at all surprising considering the audience they intended on gathering and the one they got was like night and day. But still, at one point, Twilight Sparkle was the second most R34 character of all time. Thank God the show ended in 2019 cause that left her sitting at about 1,000 below Amy and 3,000 below Rouge. I decided to leave the horses till the end of the video cause if I didn't, then half the video would have just been me talking about different colors of the same horse. And I'm getting mad deja vu from that Pokemon video. Because for some odd reason, people seem to have a thing for colorful four-legged animals. Evolutions! But yeah, if they were included originally, it would have went Rouge, then Amy, Twilight, Renamon, Sonic, Fluttershy, Luna, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, then Judy Hopps. What tilts me the most though is not how they're this high up, but how Twilight is higher than both Fluttershy and Pinky. Because it's one thing to be a degenerate, but being wrong in something is where I draw the line. Honestly, while we're here, why don't we just toss in the Pokemon while we're at it? So yeah, this is the definitive baddest furries of all time. I hope you liked the video and learn some information that you can't really share in a casual conversation. Consider leaving a like and subscribing if you made it this far, and checking me out on my other socials like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok because I'm much more active on those. Oh yeah, and I started streaming, so come check it out if you want to see someone being autistic live. Hope you have a great rest of your day though. Bye bye!
You should follow Xeno now.